time to get it on like copyright infringement. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Donkey Kong games. For this list, if even one Kong takes center stage in the game, it qualifies, whether their name is or was Donkey Kong or not. Although we are ruling out games like Mario Kart, where you can play as Donkey Kong, but he's not really the main character. Number 10. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Jungle Beat has DK traveling to another land to recover bananas stolen from the monkey inhabitants. He's got to put the hurt on several cantankerous creatures, including the banana thieves, who turn out to be violent Kong royalty. The original release gave players the option of using the GameCube controller or the DK bongos to control DK. Don't let the gimmick fool you. The controls were solid and the gameplay was engaging. Jungle Beat did receive a Wii re-release with the system's trademark motion controls, but it's best to stick with the bongos. Number 9. Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing!
With the Mario Kart series already a massive hit, Nintendo and Rare succeeded in creating another semi-classic racer. When Whizpig, a giant alien pig, invades Timber the Tiger's island, Diddy Kong, DK's faithful sidekick, along with Rare's Banjo and Conker, arrive to race against his tyranny. The game's adventure mode gives players a bit more depth with an ongoing story and races against giant creatures. Weapons and items can be upgraded, and should you see fit, you can ditch the cart for a hovercraft or a small plane.
Abracadabra!
Diddy also proved to be a likable protagonist, but this wasn't the only time he got a starring role. Number 8. Donkey Kong Country Returns. With Rare now locked in the grasps of Microsoft Kinect, Retro Studios took up the challenge to return the Donkey Kong Country series to its former glory, with really impressive results. The premise is simple enough. A bunch of floating tikis brainwash all of the animals in Kong Island to take DK's banana horde, and of course, he goes apeshit. Sorry, we had to. While the game does away with the tag team approach from the classic original, it does give DK a vast array of new moves, bringing gaming's most iconic ape into a new generation. Number 7. Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. The Kremlings are taken over by a robotic menace named Chaos, and have kidnapped DK and Diddy while they were in the northern Cremisphere. Worried about her pals, Dixie Kong, the ape girl with a propeller ponytail, and her baby cousin with gigantism, Kiddy Kong, take up the search. Along with the trilogy's trademark unique level gimmicks, DKC3 gives players more items to collect and new side quests to accomplish. Only by getting all of Funky Kong's vehicles, talking to all the Bear Brothers, and collecting every banana bird can the game truly be completed 100%. Thankfully, Country 3 also retains the tag team gameplay and animal buddies of the predecessors. Number 6. Donkey Kong Gameboy. Guy loves girl, girl loves guy, Kong kidnaps girl, guy climbs dangerous construction sites to get back girl from Kong. The game deceptively starts off looking like a straight port of the arcade classic of the same name. However, it quickly expands well beyond the construction site, with Mario on a chase across 99 stages to rescue Pauline. The game also gives Mario a more expanded moveset, as he can now do handstands, somersaults, and pick up and throw objects. Add in some bonus stages, and this game was a full package. Number 5. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. What better way to spend your birthday than to be exiled from your home and have it taken over and frozen by penguins and walruses dressed as Vikings? Thus, the stage is set for Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky to take back their home from the Arctic snowmads. Taking place after DKC returns, Dixie Kong's return with her helicopter hair is all the more welcoming. Also, Cranky Kong finally becomes a playable character, battling foes with his Scrooge McPogo stick. Returning to the unique level variety of the original, as well as the return of composer David Wise, Tropical Freeze marks its place as a worthy addition to the DKC family. Number 4. Donkey Kong 64. The first and only 3D platform Donkey Kong game. This adventure involves DK's Kong buds getting kidnapped and his banana horde swiped by Kremlings again.
Steal that horde of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends.
DK now has the help of Diddy, Dixie's younger sister Tiny, the long-armed Lanky, and the massive powerhouse Chunky, all in a quest to defeat King K. Rool before he can get his destructive Blast-O-Matic in operation. Needing an expansion pack for the N64 to play, the game boasts 8 worlds with 200 golden bananas to reclaim and lots of extra items to collect, meaning that every Kong truly has a chance to shine here. Number 3. Donkey Kong Country. This was the game that gave the series a new lease on life and introduced gamers to a brand new Donkey Kong. The descendant of the original Donkey Kong, who is now known as Cranky Kong, DK, along with Diddy, traveled DK Island to get his banana horde back when the Kremlings, led by the massive King K. Rool, steal it. Making use of then revolutionary pre-rendered 3D sprites, the game looked as amazing as it played. The ability to switch between 2 heroes in single player, animal buddies, and the minecart stages are what make this game a classic. Number 2. Donkey Kong. Chances are you know what this game is even if you've never played it. After all, the simple tale of a barrel-throwing ape kidnapping a maiden and taking her to the top of a construction site only to have her rescued by some guy that looks like a plumber quickly became a pop culture icon and one of the greatest arcade games ever made. Also the debut of Nintendo's flagship character Mario, the game is responsible for reversing Nintendo's fortunes after floundering game sales and becoming one of the biggest names in the video game industry. While this game and its sequel may not be the character's biggest games, they're by far his most important. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. You gotta love the irony. On a list named for Donkey Kong, it's Diddy and Dixie Kong that take the top spot. Despite this, the first sequel of Donkey Kong Country more than earns its place on the top of this list. The game first introduces fan favorite Dixie, the Lost World, team-up abilities, and a true test to go for 100% completion that would end up being staples for future games. With a perfect blend of tighter controls, challenging levels, and an amazing soundtrack, Diddy's Conquest is a true masterpiece. All hail the king. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Donkey Kong game? For more slammin' top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.